Welcome. Check, check, mic check. Welcome, dancers. See if everything's working. Oops. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Los Angeles Bellydance Academy streaming classes. You can see me in the reflection over here as I check out my laptop. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of our streaming classes straight into your home. We're glad that you woke up and chose to be with us this morning. I hope I can bring you some shimmies and some smiles. As always, dance is a physical activity. Dance at your own risk, but please be safe and stay healthy. That's what we're all aiming for right now. Today in this class, I've kind of combined some of our regular in-person, in-studio classes to make a shimmy drill-ography. I'm really into making up words that have ography at the end. My reasoning behind this is that drills, I think, are super important, but they're also not that fun. And, I thought back to when I was a kid doing my scales and etudes on the violin and how much I hated those, and I would much rather be doing a song, a piece, something with melody, something more fun. And who wants to do boring scales, right? In a group setting, you can get into those drills and get this energy off of other people, and it seems easier, at least for me, to get through them. So I thought, well, maybe I'll take my drills, which I still feel are really important, and sort of put them to a song. It's not a choreography, but it's a way to practice drills, to force myself to do left, right, and have it still be akin to dancing, right? And not just thinking I'm a metronome doing my shimmy drills, which I still feel is kind of important, but we're trying that out today. So, please say hello in the chat. We love to hear from you. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns as we're going through, you need me to repeat something, I have all the time in the world today, so feel free to stop into the chats and say something, and you can see me checking out my computer in the reflection here. All right. Hi, Pepper. Thank you for saying hello. It means a lot. Let's get some music going. That's what we're missing, music. First warm up, breathe in, reach and dive off the cliff, hang down, relax. Don't drop your microphone, slowly roll back up. Again, breathe in, dive off the cliff. This time, inhale, glance up at me, pretend I can see you, say hi, back down, roll it all the way up. 2 more. Glance. Last one. Inhale, glance. Exhale down, all the way up. Good. Open up your legs side to side. And twist. And backstroke. Across. Back to reach. Stroke and across. Feet together. Breathe in. Open your heart, chin to chest, roll it down. I like to check in on my feet on the way down here and see if it's parallel. And then up. Two more. Arms diagonally in front, come up and balance. You're looking side to side. Drop it down, 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 double time. Up and squeeze. Keep those shoulders down. And head nose. And the other direction. Good. Shoulders are going to roll back. Elbows back. Pull arms. Other direction, shoulders roll forward. Elbows. And hold arms. Good. We'll just warm up with a little bit of shoulder shimmies, but most of my combo today will be lower body shimmies. But just because why not? Lock it down. Squeeze under the booty. Double time. Full shimmy. And march. Step to the side, side, together, side, touch, side, together, side, double time. One shoulder. Double time. Full shimmy and shimmy. Stay on this side. Relax. Three steps back. And forward. Good. We'll do chest. Up, up. Faster. Make sure you're smiling. Drop it down, 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 down. Faster. Rainbow. Faster. Underneath. Faster. Back to shimmy, front. Shimmy in a circle. So reach front, push, 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 push. Hold other way. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front. With the walk, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Switch. On the up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch. With the walk, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and switch. Good. Relax. Which ones did I skip? I skipped the W's. Up, 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 up. Double time. Okay, relax. So that was just to warm up. There's not really, I didn't put any shoulder shimmies in my little drill for shimmy combos this time, but I'm sure I will in the future. So I'm gonna go through, I see some notes. Erica, I thought of you today when I put on this headband. So what I want to do is go through all of the elements that I have put into my little drill combo thing. And the first one is going to be 3/4 shimmy. So maybe you have already heard me talk about 3/4 shimmy many times, but just in case you haven't, there's a world of debate over why it's called 3/4 shimmy. Is there a hold? Is there not a hold? The answer is all of the above, right? But one thing that holds universal is that whatever you do with your hips, whether you're holding a beat or you're making it a triplet, an even triplet, those moves have to be contained within one beat, meaning your feet are just going to continue stepping on the beat no matter what happens with your hip when. So base level, stepping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the base, right? You have to keep your feet going on that rhythm. Next, we need to put a little slide in there. So slide, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we have 1 out of the 3 hip moves put in there. The next move, I'm just gonna put the same 2 together. It's up and down. So you're gonna slide on your unweighted leg, you get an up, down before the next beat. 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, up, down, 4, up, down, 5, up, down, 6, up, down, 7, up, down, 8, up, down, step, 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 up, down. So your up and down happen before you step. The steps have still stayed on the same beat. So I'm gonna get us a little slow 3/4 shimmy to practice with. 5, 6, 7, just step, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now slide, 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 slide as you step. Now we're gonna add the up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Step up, down, 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 step up, down. So you can't quite see my feet there, but you trust me that they're stepping, right? Step, 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 step. Most important part, right? And then you can just do step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, step, and then and it's a personal preference almost how much your up is. I like to keep mine very low. If I were doing a folkloric dance, maybe I would make it a little bit bigger. Good, now we want to take it for walks. It's easy to step to the side. Step, 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 hold, step, 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 step. And front and back the same thing, you're just stepping on every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then if we want to do anything else, we'll need a front step, back step. So for this one, using my feet, you still have your slide, up, down on your unweighted leg, slide, up, down on your unweighted leg. So you're only stepping half the time. Step, up, down, slide, up, down, 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 step. Double time. Step, 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 step. Your feet still move the same time. It's just that one foot gets to travel to the front of you and to the back of you. Try the other leg. In theory, you're doing your right leg now, which will be easier. Good, now we use that front step, back step for grapevines, right? So if I want to go that direction, I'm going to just front step, back step, and sort of cross, but not really. Mostly stepping in front of myself, and then to the side and back, side, in front of myself. If I want to switch, I tap and start again. Switch. This is a slow 3/4, which sometimes is hard. Your feet can only move on the beat. Don't let your hips dictate that. Don't let what you're doing with your hips take you off the time. Unless you want to go half time. You have my permission to go half time. Good. So that's a grapevine with 3/4 shimmy. And one last one that's in my little combo is a rock step. So it's the same thing. It's like half of the front step, back step. To your front foot, up, down, back foot, up, down, front foot, up, down, back foot. Front, back, double time. Other side. And one more variation in the combo is with a half of a figure eight. So figure eight, or vertical figure eight, one half, or you can think of it one vertical hip circle, right? This one would come up and in, up and in, up and in. So I'm just adding a little layer onto the move, but still I'm going step, da-da, 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 step. And you can choose to only put it on one hip if you wanted to, bottom, 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 and leave this one still. Or you can do it on both. Or if that one's not working for you, you can just do it as a side, like when you're stepping to the side, but lift up one foot to the ball. And then eventually the hip sort of starts to scoop with it. As you can see, it's a little uneven as I do my slide. That's what's creating the scoop. So those two, those are also in the little combo. You can always do it without the shimmy too. You can also do step, 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 without the shimmy if you choose in the combo. So that's going to be, all of those will be in the 3/4 section of this little drillography that I have. Hi, Miss Incognito. Nice name. All right, 3/4 shimmy. Next up, I put in a bunch of twist shimmies, which I feel are usually more to 8th notes than they are to 16th notes, but you can still consider them a shimmy. You have your squeeze under here, your core is still tucked underneath, which allows you to get that little twist in your hips. Sometimes we call it a washing machine. Washing machines don't have those pieces anymore, do they? Well, that piece that used to be in the middle. So you can take this, give us some music. You can take this and put it on different layers, such as a weight change. So you can shift your weight from side to side. You can add it to a circle, so a little pelvis forward, a little booty back. Other way. Good, and as we do that, we try to resist the urge from letting everything go. It can be a challenge, especially when you get to the back. Try to keep your hands as still as you can and not letting them also do the twist with you. So we can do that with weight change, we can do that with circles, we can add in accents to it, so you can twist, 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 tuck, twist, 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 tuck, twist, 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 and 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 tuck, and up, da, 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 and up. Good. So we will have some twist shimmies in the little combo. Next up, we have, I did write myself notes because I thought I was going to forget what shimmies I put where. Egyptian, the biggie, right? Oh, no, I skipped omis. Omis are not really shimmies, but if you do them fast enough, then maybe they feel like shimmies. But I thought it was something worth drilling in my little combo that I made up. So you think of your legs like a bicycle. So if I want my omi to go this way, I will straighten this leg, tuck, straighten, release. Straighten, straighten, release. Straighten, pull in, straighten, release, straighten, straighten, release, smooth it out. So you can see that I get this kind of a circular motion. Egyptian omis, or Arabic style, is going to be a pulling to the front rather than a pushing to the back. It's always going to be a pull, 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 pull. These ones are going this way. The other direction, bend knees, straighten, straighten, release, straighten, tuck, straighten, release, straighten, straighten, release, straighten, straighten, release, and around, and around, and around, and around. This is one of those moves that has a very strong one way better than the other, which is another reason why I put it in to be drilled, so that I could force myself to go my bad way. Or my less developed way, we won't call it that. One thing that I have learned from Bellydance Academy is that on your, well, all the time, but especially on your more difficult way, think about your inner thigh. So for me, this direction is the more challenging way, and I happen to be a rarity. Most right-handed people have this as their strong way, and most left-handed people are reversed, but I'm just crisscross. I learned that if I really focus on my leg and less on my abdomen, if I really focus on squeezing my inner thigh, I can kind of pull it out more than I think I can. So I almost forget about this section of myself on my difficult side when I'm trying to go fast, and try to think more about my inner thigh, pulling it around to get that circle in there. Otherwise, my body tries to reverse direction and go back the other way. So we will have some omis in our little combination I have to get us to practice both left and right side. And now Egyptian, of course. Egyptian is super important. I'll find us some up soon so that we can drill it up quickly the way I like to do it for a long time in class, but maybe it's not the most exciting way to drill semis. Oh, it's a ballet. There we go. So we'll go slow first. Stand all the way up straight. Back, 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 back. Double time. These are 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and double time and 1 and a 2 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a One day, we're all going to get online together and we're going to see how long we can shimmy together. Shift your weight, shift it side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. Try some arms. Keep shimmying. One leg. Double time. Go all the way up to your shimmy. Back leg, follow the foot. Push, push. No squeezing, no squeezing. No hitting. All soft and controlled. Faster, back, 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 back. Faster. Drop your heel down, keep it going. Follow the foot on the back, flat foot on the front, both legs. Feel how that's different from the one-legged shimmy that we did earlier. It gives a different look. You would definitely say this one is bigger. Both are useful. Other side. Slow. Faster. Take it up to your shimmy. Back leg. Faster. You're gonna drop that heel down slowly. Drop it down and down. You can see it in the mirror, right? Down and down and try both legs with the back leg on the heel. Side to side. Drop, 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 drop. So I'm going heel, ball heel, ball heel, ball heel, ball heel, ball heel, and I shake the whole time. And faster. Heel, 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 heel. Why do that when you can barely see if I'm not doing a huge level change? It's for walking with moves, such as your circles. Let's do them in place first. Front, back, front, back, front. So doing them in place, you're remembering a square, so you're not going to jut out to the side where you have no shimmy. Keep them very much to a front, side, back. Sorry, your side is just your slide, not to the side of your hip. Now let's go the other direction, sorry. Let's keep it even. This is how we end up with one side stronger than the other. Remember to keep that tuck on the back. Good. Now, if I want to walk with it, I have to maintain a shimmy on one leg, and I want to smoothly put my weight down, which is why I practiced earlier ball to heel, so that as I am shifting my weight For a little while, it's just on the ball before it comes to the heel and back around. Front and back, front and back, front and back, front, other way, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. One more time, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, switch. It's hard to go slow. Faster. I see some comments, just checking out. It's a reunion. It's a reunion in the chat box. So that was Egyptian shimmy. We have circles and figure eights as well in place in the little drill. So that would just be your figure eight with your shimmy on top. And let's see if I left out any Egyptian shimmies. No, plie shimmies. Oh, there's lots more things to do with it, but this is what I have coming up in the combo. Plie shimmy, bend your knees. Can you see that my knees are now bent? This is how I am for Egyptian shimmy. This is how I am for hip / American / plie shimmy. My knees are bent. I'm waggling my tail by straightening my knees. I am not squeezing my booty. Everything is soft and controlled. Let me find some more drum for us. Double time. One thing that you can layer with plie shimmy is a circle, so a horizontal hip circle, but you're going to be adding in an up and down dimension to it because your hips have that up and down dimension. So I'm going to take my circle, but unlike what I always do, I have my knees bent. And that will allow it to have like more of a plie shimmy on the end. This is not my go-to move. My go-to is definitely Egyptian. Let's try the other way, go all the way around in a circle. Good. Reverse, and come back. Reverse, and come back. So I definitely find it a challenge to keep my knees bent in the back and have it tucked because I much prefer to stand up and do a straight Egyptian shimmy. I did put plie shimmy with a circle into the combo, but I bet you sometimes I might accidentally do Egyptian, so if you feel more comfortable doing Egyptian, go ahead and do that. And the last thing in the combo is choo-choo shimmy. Best for last. Balls of your feet up to your balance point, bend your knees. You need to be able to maintain, well, you're going to take steps, so you don't have to, like, maintaining your balance here is not crucial, but I find that being at your balance point of your balls of your feet allows me to keep my heels from moving. So if I stay where I balance, when I take the steps, my heels don't drop. If I was kind of just faking it here, see my feet, then as I take little steps, I might start to drop my heels on the ground. I want to keep them up so I stay at my balance point. With knees bent, it's the plie shimmy, now on the balls. So slow, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And double time. How's it going? That is the last shimmy that's in the combination coming up. So, you might want to take a drink of water now, and I'm going to cue up our song, and I'm going to start to teach you, it is like 5.5 minutes long, but it's drills. So I made a very strong effort to have everything be one side, the other side. I picked the song for its very moderate tempo, and for the fact that it has chunks that repeat a lot, which allowed me to like say, okay, let's do this side, let's do that side. For the most part, it's even. There's a few little moments in the music that carried me away. It can be a little bit of a challenge doing drills to a beautiful piece of music because the music tries to like call you to do other things. So we'll work through it together. I just came up with it last night. Most of it I came up with last night. And I intend to keep it growing, moving, changing. Maybe I find a different song, maybe I use this one again. So get your water and get ready so that we'll learn the whole thing, and then we can run it as a drill practice together. Oh brother. Literally, oh brother. I'm also getting my water. Okay, let's get started with the beginning part, which is 3/4 shimmy. So if you've been with me before, I have gone over it. It's going to start, I'm going to do it to the mirror, but I'll demonstrate it to you and then I'll do it to the mirror. So when we're all back together again, we'll all be going in the right direction. Plus it's going to be my challenge for me to switch my feet. It's going to start with a little warm yourself up Egyptian shimmy in the introduction. So you're just going to warm yourself up. You hear some little hits. You might want to hit them with your shoulder, and then you're going to grapevine. You're going to grapevine with your right foot. So right now I'm changing my feet so that you would be the same as me. We grapevine that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap. So you went 8 count, 8 count. On this next time you only have 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to pivot, turn, pivot, turn. Does that make sense? 8, 8, 4, turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to take your right foot and you're going to go to the side. Side step. So just step together with the 3/4 shimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap. Walk forward for 4, back for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push and turn. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push and turn. Then you'll take your hip over. But let me go over just what we have so far. So, grapevine for 8. Grapevine for 8. Grapevine for 4. Turn yourself around. So the first section is grapevine. Next section is side step. Side step for 8. Side step for 8. Front and back. Only 1 count of 8. There's a lot of sections in the music that are either 5 or 6, so that there'll be little extra moments in there. So side to side, front and back, rock step. Bunch of grapevines. Side step, front and back, rock step. Let me do those this direction. Now why don't I cue up the music for us so that we can see it all together before I do the last little section of the 3/4. Introduction Egyptian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Front and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock step. now this is over from this hip and other way. And then the whole thing repeats over again. So the one thing I didn't get to was after your last rock step, yes, it's this way. You're gonna take your right foot and step down and lift up your left hip. So your left hip is making the vertical circle. Down, 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 switch, down, down, down. And I'm liking to cross unwind there, but you could just keep going with the shimmy if you feel like it. And then the whole section repeats again. So again, we have grapevines, side steps, front and back, rock step, and then we can call it vertical hip circle step. Let's try it one more time together. That's the entire 3/4 section. We'll do that 2 times. Just 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side. Front and back. Rock step. Over. Repeat. Just 4. Side. Front and back. Rock step. Over. We go on. How fun, how to turn after 4 sides. Good question, yay, question. I'm so excited to have a question. Okay, how do I turn after the 4 side? Let me do it this way so you're watching my butt as you would be if we were all here together. So, starts right crossing over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my right foot leading again. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. My weight's on my left, so that on count 5, I step forward, pivot, step, don't lie to you, step, and step, and. So my right foot steps through. Step, push my hips, step, push my hips. Step, pivot, step, pivot. That starts on count 5 because we are coming from here, we've just finished 2 counts of 8. Now we have 4 to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that answer your question, Pepper? Yes, looks like yes. So just take your right foot, step forward, switch to your back, step on your right foot again, switch. It's kind of a typical pivot turn that we do a lot of times here. So let's do that section one more time, and then we'll go into the next section, which is twisties. Let me get it to the repeat section. All right, one section, one time through to practice for that turn. step, right, and. front and back. Next section, twists. Lots and lots of twists in all directions. I'll probably forget at some point since I just came up with this last night, but we'll work together and we'll get through it. So we have twists from side to side. So I'm going to go to my right first. I'm going to twist to my right. I'm going to take it slightly on an arc, as if I were doing the front half of a circle. Front, to my right foot, and then to my left foot. You will hear in the music that there are some accents. And I always say shimmies are even unless you intend to not make them even. So when you hear the music making an accent, making a loud moment, if you want to make the shimmy bigger there, or twist a little faster in that moment, or add a little extra something, go ahead. They are on counts, I believe, 5 and 8, which makes it a little tricky because you want them to be on counts 4 and 8, and they're not. But sometimes what I'll do is, when I hear that little strong note, I'll add my tuck back on that. As I'm shimmying, that's where the little tuck goes. But I heard a little birdie in here. Good. So that is the first part. We're going to go side to side, to the right, to the left, then all the way around, all the way back to your left, and switch it quickly to the right foot. And that is going to be an accent. And the reason I'm having that be kind of faster moment is so that we will change our sides and start again, this time going to the left. So without the shimmy, we go to the right, to the left, to the right, all the way around, and just slide over. So, to the right, to the left, all the way around, quickly to the other side. And you can even make that like a little Julie moment. I'm not using a tuck though, I'm using a twist. So I make that a little like reverberated twist. Again, to the right, switch, to the left, switch, all the way around, and quick. Repeat. To the left, to the right, to the left, but go all the way around, quick switch. And we do that, I believe, 6 times, I want to say, because there is a chunk of music that really repeats itself over and over again. Or it might be 4 times, I might be lying. Make sure there's not a question here. You can hear the bird. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a bird in here somewhere. All right, let's do the two sides together. So when the music finishes our 3/4 section, I've done a little cross unwind. I'm trying to remind myself, you're doing twists next. So then I go twisty, twisty, twist, twisty, twisty, twist, twisty, twisty, twist, all the way around, switch to the side. Repeat, twisty to the left, twisty to the right, twisty all the way in a circle, switch. Repeat, twist to the right, twist to the left, twist all the way around, twist to the right, twist to the left, twist to the right, all the way around, and switch. Then the next section of music is going to add a variation on that, but let's go ahead and just add that in so far. Okay, we're going to go twist. Twist to the right, twist to the left, all the way around. And a switch. that to you in case it's not clear in the mirror. So I will switch sides, you don't switch sides. You're gonna start going to the right, so I'm gonna switch to my left, but you keep going to the right. We go twist all the way over to that side, twist all the way over to the other side. This time you're gonna go back from where you came, but you're gonna think a whole circle. Twist all the way around in a full circle. When you get to where you came from, you quickly switch sides. Start again. Now you twist this way, twist the other way. Now you think, oh, I'm gonna go all the way around. So you have 2 before you go around, and quickly twist to the side. 1, 2, around, and quick. That little is fast, and it's really just so that I'm getting you to repeat it on the other side and not keep going on the same leg over and over again. Let's do that section again. Is good. If there are any questions, type them in there. So that's the first twist section, side to side with a circle, and then switch your leg. Next up, we'll have twisties with a little lock. So you'll go to your right, twisty, twisty, twist, and lock. To your left, twisty, twisty, twist, and lock. You go to your right, twisty, twisty, twist, lock, twisty, twisty, twist, lock, twisty, twisty, twist, lock, twisty, twisty, twist, lock. So that's a nice little break, right? I believe that's 4 times. You'll hear it in the music. Everything happens like within the sections of the music as they repeat. That's what you're gonna follow. So that section after the twist locks, which is 4 times, or 4 times total, 2 on each side, there's just one little extra 8 count, so I put a big twisty circle in there so we can go down further. When I got here, just switch it and go back to the front so that you're on your left leg again, ready to start on your right leg. So, first twist section is just all twists with the half circle and then full circle. The next twist section is locks, and immediately after that we have one last twist section, but let's do that much. Let's get lots of twists in. Twists are good. Twist. Front side. All the way around. Lock, and lock, and lock. Big circle. And if the music slows down a little bit, so my twists slow down a little bit on the front half. So, that is close to the end of the twisty section. One more twist. I thought, why not do one more twist variation? So we have the half circle twist, we have the twist and lock, which kind of ends, this is a little like end on the twist and lock, this big circle that reverses, and it slows down, so I kind of pull it a little bit there. My right foot is free. I'm going to twist again to the side, twist and twist and twist, and then I'm just going to drop, 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 drop. drop and drop. Might be only 2, drop and drop. Twist and twist, drop and drop. You can choose if you want to leave your legs open, bend your knees as you drop, drop, or if you want to bring your foot together, drop, drop. Because I wanted to switch sides, you do that 4 times, and then the music gives you an ending. And because I want to switch which leg I'm starting with, on that ending, I finish with some omids, just to like pass the time on that, so that when I start again, I start on the left foot. So let me do that with the music, so I'm not lying to you about timing, and then we'll add it together to the twisty section. And lock, twisty twist, and lock. Big circle. Oh, these are the only. I want to switch sides so badly there, but I'm really trying to make this an even drill, so try to hold those omids in a place where the music kind of goes da 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 da. Stay where you are so that you can switch your leg on the drill. So that's all of the twisty section. Let's do the whole twisty section together. Or actually, let me clarify the last one, because I didn't go over it too much. I twist to the side, drop, drop. So twist to the side, you can bring your knee in if you want, down and down. Bend your knees, release, release. Twist and twist. From tuck, release, release to neutral. Twist and twist, release and release. You hear it in the music. Da, 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 da. I think it might be more than 2. Da, 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 3, I think it's 3. Twist and twist, dee 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 dee. Twist and twist, dee 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 dee. Twist and twist, dee dee dee. And then remember to omid before you repeat the section. So let's try that whole twist section again. All the way around. Lock. Big circle. Down and down. I lied, this is 2. Down and down, omid. Down and down. Down and down, omid. To turn around at any point, it's kind of hard for me to tell. We get different opinions. Some people want back, some people want the front. Feel free to type it in and I'm happy to reverse myself. So, I hope you got that last down and down for the twist section with the omids on the end. Next up, lots and lots and lots and lots of omids. So it's going to go to your right foot first. And these are, we're always, in a choreography, we always tell you, do the omid that feels natural to you because you want it to look like dancing and not like, but since this is a drill, we're gonna do both sides, and I'm gonna do my not so good side too. So we're gonna start this way with some slow ones, and as I'm doing them, I'm going to also creep to the side that way. So you go to your right first, and your omids go to your right first. Around, around, around. Kind of medium tempo, and then the music speeds up, go a little faster if you can. Up and release to neutral. So up, down, release. Omid, omid, omid. Faster if you can. Up, down, release. Other way. So I'm going always towards the foot that I'm moving. So if I'm moving this way, my omid goes that way. If I'm moving this way, my omid goes up and around that direction. Idea is that you're practicing both sides. So with the little combo, starting to your right, around, 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 faster, up and release, around, 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 faster, up and go, na, 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 faster. Don't forget to pull from your inner thigh if you feel like it doesn't want to go that way. For me, it's this side that I gotta really pull it up and drop. And that section has also a little conclusion. I'm just gonna omid it out both directions. And I just reverse on the other way just to finish out the omi section. That's the end of all the omis. So let me see if I can find that place in the music. The down, down. I'll try to do it to you. This part is the end. Just do some omi. I think we should do it from the top to there because it's a lot and it may take more than one time to learn it, and it's not really, more important than learning it because it's a choreography is just to be getting that practice in of both sides. So if you think back, we have a 3/4 section, we have a big long twisty section, and then we have an omi section. Step right and right hand. Front to back. Rock step. Same thing. Front and back. Rock step. Twist. Locks. Big circle. Twist. Down and down. Down and down. Down and down, and then omi. Other way. Omi. Only section, around and faster. Faster. This one way, another way. I know maybe you're like, oh, this direction, that direction, but honestly, if you're just reversing yourself, practicing both sides, that's most important right now. I promise after that, it's super easy. Shimmy, Egyptian shimmy. Nice slow one because it's a slow tempo. So we're just gonna go shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Take a breath. That breath is gonna allow me to camel. Shimmy, 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 take a breath. Shimmy, 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 take a breath. Shimmy, 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 take a breath. And slide right, left. Sorry, safe little shimmy for a section. Then you're gonna get those camels in there with your breath. And then you're gonna slide it side to side. And you'll hear it in the music, there's a call for that. After we do our just kind of regular Egyptian shimmies, we're gonna go into one-legged drill. So you'll start on your right foot and you'll shimmy here. And then you're gonna go to your back foot and do that heel drop one we did from before. Down and down and. You'll hear it in the music. So it'll be this one for a second, weighted leg, and then down and down. Switch, front leg, back leg, switch, front leg, back leg, switch, front leg, back leg, switch. 6 times. The first 4 times I choose to just do one-legged shimmy and then one leg on the back. The last 2 times, just for something new, I'm gonna do both legs. When I land here, I'll do both legs and then the back. So let me cue up that shimmy part. There's that part again. This is the end of that little dragging your own song forever and ever. To side. And breathe. Breathe. And breathe. One leg. Back leg. Switch. So those were I used 2, just for a change. And right and left and right and left and right and left and down. All right. Oh, there's still some people watching me. It makes me feel good to know you're out there in your living rooms and kitchens and dining rooms, also dancing along. So we've did our little shimmy break. Egyptian shimmy for me is always taking a break. Take a break, breathe where you hear the accents, shift your weight, go right and left and right and left. Then you have on your right foot, one leg, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, other leg, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, 6 times through. When you have finished all 6 times through, what is going to happen? Then there's a little coda, again, a little ending. There's a little ending, And you're just gonna go shifting your weight like we did in the drill, ball heel, ball heel. But if you want, you can give it a little bit more of like a lockdown feel because it goes with the music. So you'll go right, left. And then you want to double tap at the end because you just hear the music, tap on your heels at the end to get ready for the next section. Next section, more shimmies. These are walking circle shimmies. So I believe I'm starting to the left first. It's not crucial really if starting to the left or to the right because I want evenness, so we're gonna go both ways. So I go circle and circle. I wanna say it's 2, but let me not lie to you. 2. So you'll go step together, step, tap, step together, step, tap, step together, step, tap, and then you'll do some figure 8s. I don't know if I lied to you, going left first. Step together, step, step together, step, step together, step, and then you'll do some figure 8s. Step together, step, step together, step, step together, step, and then you'll do some figure 8s. Shimmy if you want. So step together, step, step together, step, step together, step, and do some figure 8s, and step together, step, step together, step, step together, step, and do some figure 8s. And you're almost home free after that. So let me try to get to the shimmy section, which comes right after the omi section. Or I'll try to get to that section actually. This is the one leg part. Figure 8. All right. So that concludes kind of the melodic section of this song. It's a long one, right? So for the shimmy Egyptian section, we have just Egyptian in place with some breathing and some weight changes. Then we have one leg drills. And then we have those walking circle, both directions. And then you're gonna hear a drum solo. But I don't wanna overwhelm us yet, although there's only just like a minute left. So let's see if I can take us back to the whole shimmy section. This is the omi section. Up, down, release. This is the 5th one. And now we're going to shimmy. And, or did I lie? That's the wrong part. That was actually the figure 8 section. This is the shimmy section. Shimmy, here we go. That way. Side. Do the figure 8s. You might have noticed that the music repeats a lot, which makes it both good for drilling and bad for me to know where in the music we are when I'm just using the little slider thing. But let's go ahead and take it from the top. And while I'm taking it from the top, if you have any questions, type. If not, just follow and move because that's good too. 3/4 semi-section first. Four. Twist. Lockdowns. Sorry, just locks. Lockdown on the brain. Big circles, all right. Omis. Other direction. Shimmy's come next, don't worry. Just shimmy. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe and slide. And breathe. One leg drills. Right to left. Circle. Just shimmy. Maybe with a chest circle if you want. Plie shimmy. Plie Egyptian, plie Egyptian, plie Egyptian, plie Egyptian. not my favorite ending in the world to a piece of music. Belly dancers know the suffering of finding great pieces of music with endings that were like, oh, we wish it was something a little different, but that's it, that's the end. So let me go over that last little bit, which just gets your heart rate up with some choo-choos, and we'll be done. So the drum section starts after our circles, these ones with the shimmy that end with the figure eight, dee 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 dee. After that section, the drum starts. I take 2 counts of 8 to get my Egyptian shimmy feeling nice. There's 2 more counts of 8 where you can do arms if you want, you can do chest circles, you could just stay in place if you want, whichever you like. And then, oh, Mary, I know your shimmies are getting better. So after the 4 counts of Egyptian 8s, then you're gonna get your plie shimmy. So you've done 4 counts of just relaxing with your Egyptian. Now we gotta get into it. Bend your knees, waggle your tail for 2 counts of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're gonna combine the 2. We're gonna go plie, Egyptian, plie, Egyptian. And then we're gonna do it super fast. Plie, Egyptian, plie, Egyptian, plie, Egyptian, plie, Egyptian. It's going to end up looking a little bit like a chest lift because as I stand up, I inhale. So it is gonna kind of look like I'm doing a chest up on that. And it's just fast. It's like how quick can you hit it? I don't know if you can hear the drum changes in the music. Sometimes it doesn't transfer as well over, the airwaves. But if you hear this song, which is Baspusa, yes, Baspusa by Kizira Band, you will hear in the music where there's a lower bass, which is making me feel like dropping to my knees, and then a higher, which is making me feel like rising up into Egyptian. Down, up, 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 down, up. Just something to practice. You can hear that in the music, so that happens twice through. Then we finish that and I try to remember. I put a lot of things, it's a long thing to remember. Even though it's not a choreography, it's almost harder to remember that it's drills, because choreography you chunk and you like connect the moves to the melody, and here I'm kind of like, wait, which one did I decide to do? Because I've done different things at different points. So after the down, up, if you can, we're gonna do a plie shimmy circle, and what it's going to do is gonna reverse direction. I'll tell you what I'm doing, but at this time, if you just feel like swinging either way, I'm reversing directions for the purpose of getting my circle to reverse sides. So I believe I do start to the right first. I go all the way around, wait to my right foot. I wait with my booty to the side, then I wait with my booty to the other side. So I get like a moment here, then I reverse the whole circle and stand up. So that now my circle can go the other way. All the way around, booty here, booty here. I should say that we're always talking about how we want that square. Well, I'm getting a booty there by, not by jutting my hip out, but by sliding while I'm bent over, if that makes sense. So I don't get my booty to the side kind of by like bending here and pushing my hip out. I slide these same slides that we would do standing up. I slide in the back as far as I can to give more of a look of my hips sticking out, rather than doing something that's going to hurt my hip on the back. So use that, keep that tuck, use the slide. It doesn't need to come out super far. You can also, slightly change your feet on the ground to the diagonal to get more of a booty to the side look there. So again, you go all the way around. Let's do this way first. All the way around, stop, stop, back all the way around. All the way around, stop, stop, all the way around. And it's just 2. And after those, I snake for 8, I choo-choo for 8 counts here. And then I choo-choo the other way. And then I choo-choo in the front with snake arms. So that's 1 count of 8, 2 counts of 8, 3 count of 8. It's 5 total, which is a little tricky. So 1, 2, 3, then just 2 counts to back it up, relax, the song's over, and I do a little heel tap, and then I pose like this to wipe the sweat off my brow. Seductively, no kidding. So that's the end, which is maybe not my favorite ending in the world, but that's it. So let's do the drum section. Okay, let's do the drum section. Relax for 2 counts of 8. Try some layers. Plie shimmy. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Questions about the drum section? Erica's saying thank you. I hope that means that she liked it. She's saying thank you for thinking of her whenever I wear this color. Any questions about the drum section? Everyone's good on that? So you're wanting to keep the shimmy going from a plie to Egyptian, plie, Egyptian. Plie, Egyptian, plie, Egyptian, plie, Egyptian. And it looks like kind of a bigger move than it is, I feel like, because it's just from bending my knees to standing up straight. Are we ready to do the whole thing? Do we remember everything? Do I remember everything? 3/4 section I'm feeling pretty good about, because I've done that for a while. I like the tempo there. It's a little faster than we usually practice in class, but usually faster is easier. Is there a question? Oh, nope. Behind the scenes work going on. So 3/4 section, followed by the twist section. Lots of twisting, I'll call it out. Followed by the omis section, lots of omis, practicing our not so strong sides and our strong sides. And after the omi, we get to Egyptian for a little while. We get 1-leg drills on Egyptian. We get walking circle drills. Then we get the drum solo part, which lets us practice going from Egyptian to plie, ending with choo-choo, and we're done. So let's try it from the top, the whole thing. Let me know if I need a different angle. Front and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock step. Over. Repeat. Front step, back step. Sorry, just front and walk. Rock. Twist. homies. Faster. Up, down, release. Faster. Up, down, release. Just homies. Take your break. Breathe. And breathe. And side to side. Repeat. One leg drills. Right to left. Circles come up. Circle. Figure eight. Egyptian. 2 more counts of Egyptian. Plie. Plie and up. Plie. Up. Circle. Stop. 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 Choo-choo. We're done? How was that? Take a drink of water, because we're going to do it again. Take a little pause, take a drink of water. Now you know it's coming. Do it again. Take your water break. All right, you getting your water? Any questions before we do it again? We've gone for a long time, but I like that. If I'm gonna pass the time somehow, it's great for it to be dancing. Any questions? Checking out here before we start it again? I think I'm gonna try, famous last words, try to do it to the camera, try to reverse directions. I make no promises, but I will, this is a challenge for my brain to see if I can start everything on my left foot instead of my right foot. So, you know, follow along if I end up going the right way. Let's try it one more time together. Unless you want more than that, feel free to type in the box what you need. Yes, Mary? Okay. So let's see. I'm going to start with my left foot. That means I'm going to grapevine it this way. Let's see what happens. Shall we try it? Oh, it's a little too quiet, sorry. Let's start again. You're probably off and shimmy. Here we go. Big circle. One leg. Figure eight. Shimmy. Plie. Thank you, dancers, for joining us. Take a big ball around, sweep that ground and up. Around, sweep the ground and up. Other direction, sway. You have made space for yourself in your life for this dance. And I thank you. Los Angeles Bellydance Academy thanks you. This is us thanking you. Mwah. See you next time. Bye, dancers. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. We'll pop a link in there if we can, if you would like, if you're inspired to more, but just having you guys here means so much. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Pepper. Thank you, Mary. Bye, guys.